Hi, this is Marcel, the Happy Homemaker. I am filming today my evening routine. So if you're new here, I created a Happy Homemaker for women who want to be stay-at-home moms, for women who are stay-at-home moms and are overwhelmed. And I think that the easiest way to make your life at home, the easiest that it can be, is to have an evening routine, and that's what I do. So today I'll show you what I do every night. It's very simple. I don't do anything out of the ordinary. I'm not cleaning the whole house after dinner. I'm already too tired to do that. So what I do every night, I'm going to show you, and that's going to set you up for the following day. It's going to make it a lot easier for you to start your day off on a peaceful tone. So it's going to be much better for you and for your children. It's going to make everything so much easier, and your day is going to go off without a problem. And that's what I do every day. I've been a homemaker for 24 years. I've been at home without stopping for 10 years now. My son is 18, so I've been a stay-at-home mom for most of his life. And today I'm going to show you how to get that peaceful home and how to do things that put your house on autopilot, because that's the most important thing, is to have an autopilot house that cleans itself, and it's very easy. So let's start. So I'm starting with the dishes here. This is what I do every night. Sometimes my son helps. Sometimes it's his job. He's 17, he's almost 18, to do the dishes. But on this night in particular, we had steak and potatoes. My boys don't eat vegetables, unfortunately. So I was cleaning the pot that I cooked the steak in, and there's always stuff on the bottom. So I had to take out the Brillo pad. I'm sure you're familiar with that. And I actually use Brillo pads a lot. I have that enamel sink, and it actually doesn't scratch as badly as I thought. So sometimes I use the Brillo pads just on the sink, and it helps really a lot, and it's really nice to use. I like using that. But I'm doing the dishes here, and it's never too much. There are only 3 of us, and I don't eat dinner. I haven't eaten dinner in about 5 months since I started Zepbound, and I've lost 37 pounds. So my dinner is usually a protein shake. So I just make dinner for my husband and my son, and the dishes are very manageable. If you have a bigger family, this is not going to take you the 4 or 5 minutes it takes me, if that. I think it's even less than that. It's really doesn't take that long. So I'm like washing, I actually put my air fryer parts in the dishwasher. I think that's really helpful, but I usually have to go over it with the Brillo pad. So that's what I'm doing here. And there's always gunk and stuff on it. So you really have to do that once in a while. And we have a small small air fryer. So it fits really well in the dishwasher, which I'm thankful for. I know that there are those double ones that may not fit as well, but this one fits really well in my dishwasher, so I'm able to make it as clean as possible, which I enjoy. And so that's all I had for dinner dishes. It's really not a lot, and I am so thankful to have a dishwasher. We have a beach house in Massachusetts that does not have a dishwasher, so I am washing dishes by hand 3 times a day or as many times as it takes. That's what I do. I do not like dishes in the sink, and I always get to them as soon as possible. I don't like to leave anything in there gathering bacteria and getting dirty. I don't like that. And then what you do after doing dishes, I'm sure you know this, many stay-at-home moms actually enjoy this routine. The ones that I've talked to is actually cleaning the sink after you're done. So I get it really soaped up and cleaned really well, because it can harbor a lot of bacteria. So you have to be careful with that. So that's what I do every night. It's part of my routine. You'll see the rest there, but the dishes are usually really simple. If you have a large family, it's really helpful if you have a dishwasher, but I don't have a window above my sink. So I just have to get through it. if you have a window, you can kind of look outside and enjoy yourself. It can actually be very relaxing to do dishes, but I don't have that. So I just get it started and I get through it, and it's really not a big deal. And then I make sure that I wipe down the countertops, because after cooking, it gathers a lot of stuff and there are always crumbs and particles of food. So I like to clean that. I don't move everything off my countertop to clean on a regular weeknight. I move certain things. If I can see something behind it, then I move it. But it's really just like easy cleaning. You don't have to clean your entire kitchen top to bottom every night. That's what the weekly cleaning is for. And that's what I do. Then I move everything off and I clean underneath and I clean all of the appliances. But the stovetop, like I'm doing right now, is something that I do every night, because it gets grease on it, and I had done the microwave earlier in the afternoon, so I didn't do it here because it had already been done. But there are always things on the microwave as well, so you have to just wipe it down. It takes 10 seconds or 20 seconds maybe, so it's very easy to do, and I don't belabor the point. I just get it done and then I'm done. I don't have to worry about it anymore. So wiping down countertops is part of my nightly routine as well. It's something that I do every night, and usually after lunch as well, because I'm a stay-at-home mom. I am home to make lunch every day, so that's what I do. And here you're seeing the other side of the kitchen, and you can see our shoes in the background. I have tried so many ways to hide the shoes, and it has never worked for us. So that's what I do now. I just have those shelves and all the shoes go on it, and we keep them there, and I just say it's good enough. I have tried cabinets, I've tried everything, and armoires, but that has never yielded any results, because all of my boys would just leave the shoes on the outside and never open the door to actually put them away. So that's what we're doing. And, you have to pick your battles. And that's what I've done as a stay-at-home mom. And I'm happy with the way that it looks now. And the fridge that I'm doing right now, that is a battle, because there are always water spots on it. And I do not like water spots. So I always try to wipe down the fridge every night. And then vacuuming the kitchen at the end of the night, because there are always things on the floor. I'm sure you can relate to that. And it takes a while to get through the whole kitchen, because I try to be very thorough. That vacuum cleaner that I'm using, it's called Tinco. I think that's how you say that, or Tineco. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it's actually a really good one. It was about $350. I got it 5 or 6 years ago, and it has lasted a long time. We have had to replace a couple of parts that have broken because I dropped the vacuum once. I wasn't holding on to it steadily enough, and it dropped on this tile floor. And floors in Florida are always tile, and the tile breaks everything. So that's what happened. But it was very easy to replace. We just got the parts from Amazon, and my husband fixed it. He's Mr. Fix-It guy. He loves to fix things. So I'm very fortunate. So it's a very good vacuum cleaner if you're looking for one. It's not as expensive as the Dyson. I cannot bring myself to pay $700 for a vacuum cleaner. If you do, great. There are a lot of people who swear by it. I haven't done that yet. So the Tinco has been very useful. I use it all the time, and it's very easy to clean. And I haven't tried a vacuum mop. Like you can have the vacuum and the mop at the same time. I'm thinking about doing that because I have a lot of tile. So I'm considering that as soon as we get back from our summer vacation. We spend the summer in Massachusetts. We live in Florida, but we spend the summer in Massachusetts, and we will be back in August, and maybe go back to Massachusetts at the end of the year, but maybe I'll try a vacuum and mop then, and I'll let you know. And then the next part of the routine is just wiping down the dining room table, which is what we use every night. We don't have an eat-in kitchen, or I haven't made it an eat-in kitchen. There is a breakfast bar on the other side. You can't see it in this footage, but I don't have any stools there because we wouldn't use it. It's right there by the dining room. So I just wipe down the dining room table and I vacuum underneath the chairs, and that's good enough for me. It's very easy to do. It doesn't take a lot of time, and it gets rid of whatever may have fallen off people's plates and on placemats. I love those placemats. You don't have to worry about them staining or anything like that. So those are woven placemats. I used to have vinyl placemats. Those were also very easy to clean. You can just wipe them down. The fabric placemats are the ones that I've never really gotten used to because it just makes it so much more difficult. You have to wash them all the time and iron them because I don't like to see wrinkled anything. I don't like wrinkled clothes and I don't like wrinkled napkins. So there was the extra step of having to iron them as well. So I stopped using fabric placemats and I switched to the woven ones, which have been really helpful. So if you're looking for something to make your dining room a little prettier, I think they're really pretty. So they really go with my taste. And after this, I just have to vacuum, and it's really, seriously, this entire routine takes me 15 minutes every night. And the house is ready for me to go to bed, and it's clean when I wake up the next day, except for a couple of things in the sink because my son has breakfast before we do. But that doesn't bother me as much because I empty the dishwasher as soon as I get into the kitchen in the morning. And that's another tip. Make sure you do that while your coffee is brewing. Empty the dishwasher. Run it at night. Empty it in the morning so that you have the whole day to fill it up. And if you need to run it more than once, that's allowed. You don't have to wait until nighttime to run a dishwasher. If you have a larger family, if you're with toddlers all day and you have those plastic plates and plastic cups and it fills up your dishwasher, run it around lunchtime, empty it again, and have it ready for dinner. And that way you always have a place to put your dirty dishes. They are not filling up your sink. You don't have to be embarrassed if somebody comes to your door that you have a sink full of dishes. So that's my tip. That's what I've always done. And then after vacuuming the dining room, I just pick up around the living room. I like to have the cushion on the couch looking a certain way, and I have that blanket there. It's starting to get a little too warm for that, so I'll be switching that to a quilt or to something lighter soon. But I just kind of straighten up the couch and the pillows and put things away. I had some things on the coffee table there that I'm moving to the side table, and it's very easy to do. Now, if you have kids, this will probably be the time that you're picking up toys, and I had many years where I had to do that every night. So I'm just like putting away. I had a pocketbook that was just lying there, so I took it into the bedroom, and then I'm putting the blanket away. Yet another blanket. And then I pick out my clothes for the next day. That's the end of my evening routine. That's what I do. It's very easy. You don't have anything complicated at all. It's very easy to do. Well, there you have it. That's what I do every night to help my home be as peaceful as it can be. This is not something that you need to overcomplicate. Of course, if you're in a different season of life, if you have small kids, you're going to be adding bath time, you're going to be adding reading books to your kids. So it's not going to be as simple as mine. But do something every night that allows you to have a clean house when you go to bed. I think that's the most important thing, and that's what I've been doing since I was myself an overwhelmed homemaker years ago with a small child, and I didn't know what to do every day, and I didn't know what to do every night to have that peaceful feeling, that home that was on autopilot. That was the most important thing to me, and I put myself on a system, and I learned what to do every night that would help me the next day. And if you start the day before, that's when you really are going to hit your stride. That's going to make all the difference. So of course, different people have different priorities, but I think these are the basics, what I just showed you, the basics of what is going to help you every day. And using your clothes the night before, making sure that you separate them, you're going to look nice the next day and that you're going to like what you look like. I think that's very important too. So if you're looking for simple systems that are going to help you have the kind of home that you want to have, I have created the Happy Homemaker Starter Pack, and it's linked below. It's very easy to use. It's the exact same system that I put myself on all those years ago when I didn't know what to do, when there was no one to teach me. Now you have people who can teach you how to have a peaceful home. I didn't have what I'm trying to offer you. I had to figure it out by myself. But you have that option to go out and learn from women who have done it every day for years. And I have a peaceful home now. I have a clean home. I have a healthy home. And you can have that too. It's not rocket science. Everybody can have it. So click down below. I'm going to link it in the comments, and I'm going to link it in the description. It's the Happy Homemaker Starter Pack. It's 7 printables. They're going to help you with simple routines that you can put into practice in your home, and they're going to help you be the homemaker that you want to be. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.